This is our food forest. And in our food forest, if you notice, you're gonna see our food forest is very bushy. But one thing we have learned over the years is never to weed out your garden in the fall. You should always leave these weeds to let nature walk on them. So what's gonna happen is when the fall kicks in, these same weeds that you see growing wild gonna be drying out. And then these same weed is what you're gonna use to mix into your soil. So all these weeds that you see growing, we don't bother them because they come back and we use them back in our soil. We turn the soil and we allow them to grow back and make our soil become rich. So now we don't really have to do too much. When you talk about buying compost, we don't do that. We allow nature to operate in our garden. We allow nature to create a system in our garden that works for our plants, that works for our insect, that works for our parasite, that works for everything in our garden. Why? Because we understand you cannot teach nature, nature teaches you. Anyhow you feel that you can win nature, that's where you have a problem. Okay, so I already have some peppers here already, but I'm trying to get them to ripen a little more. This is almost 9 feet tall. So this is what we actually do, guys. So over here, let me show you what's going on over here. God damn, this bell pepper is massive. I know I pick it, so man, I didn't even want to pick it. But look at the size of this bell pepper, guys. Check it out. Look at it. Wow. You know, since I pick one, I'm gonna leave the other one. But guys, in our garden, we create a system that our garden will always feed us. We create a garden that will feed us every time. You know, it's not about how much you harvest one time, it's how much you harvest through the year. So you eating fresh food during the garden season. Every time you come in your garden, there's food to eat. You see what I'm saying? No, we in the fall and a lot is going on because the pumpkin them is doing wonderful. The edos now we start to get rain, and if we notice, the edos and them start to get green and beautiful. Look how big this one is getting. So it shows us the benefit of the rain. We're going and harvest a couple of pumpkins today. This is one growing here. I'm trying to hide it up a little. This is one. And I'm gonna pick this one. The reason why I'm gonna pick this one is because, but this is pretty mature. Look what's going on. This is a pretty mature pumpkin. Stay tuned because I'm going to show you how I cut this pumpkin and how the inside look, because someone asked me to cut the pumpkin that they can see. So stay tuned, so I'm going to show you how I cut the pumpkin. This is the next one right here. So all we try to do is kind of cover them because we have the deer them coming in, and the deer them trying to attack them. So this is the next one here, which is pretty big. This is pretty big and it's mature. If you notice, you're gonna see it's a very mature pumpkin. I'm thinking to leave it, that I can get some fresh seed from it. But I'm also have a next one down there. Be careful with the vines, okay? I also have a next one here, which is growing really nice as well. You see? This is the next one. And this one is also getting mature enough for picking, but I'm gonna leave them. But guys, what I'm saying is, you create your garden that it can always feed you. Every time you come, you can get something out of your garden. What I was showing you a few minutes ago, if you notice, what we're doing, we actually using these weeds and put them in our soil around our plants. So what's gonna happen is, these plants gonna be fed, the soil gonna be fed for the next garden season. So what I'm doing here, I really don't need to come back in the spring and do anything. I already do what I have to do. Then if you notice within the plants them there, you see all them weeds that growing up, they're gonna dry down right there and become food for our soil. This is seed. So all these are older ones that I'm just leaving for seeds. Okay? So we harvest in pumpkin, and we also harvest in callaloo, which is the younger leaf we harvesting from. So your food forest should be able to feed you ongoing. It's different if you have a small space. But once you mention food forest, you should design it to feed you all during the year. And we know how to do that. All right? So we could actually come in our garden every day and sort for a meal. Now, let's go back around here. I just want to show you guys, I'm going to cut this just for you guys to see the inside. It's raining, so let's make this happen fast because it's raining. This is a pretty mature pumpkin right here. Yes, pretty mature pumpkin. If you notice the seeds them, you're gonna see the seeds them is very pulp out. So this is a pretty pumpkin, mature pumpkin, and look how beautiful it looking. Yes. So all right guys, so what I'm actually doing today, I'm walking around and I'm looking for dinner. So we have the pumpkin, we have the sweet pepper, we have the hot pepper, we also have callaloo, which we also might even, should we test a root of edibles? I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready, so I'm not even gonna go there, but I just wanna say guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy.